Autumn is here, and with it comes the annual blanket of fallen leaves. For most gardeners, this means hours of raking, bagging, and hauling them to the curb. We see them as a chore, a mess to be cleaned up. But what if we're throwing away one of the best free resources for our gardens? I decided to try something different this year. Instead of just piling up my leaves, I buried them with a little bit of sugar. It sounds strange, I know, but the results completely shocked me. What started as a simple low-cost experiment turned into the fastest compost I've ever made, leading to visibly healthier soil and a thriving population of microscopic helpers. This simple trick unlocked a new level of soil vitality. So, why does this work? It's all about feeding the invisible workforce in your soil, the microbes. Just like us, microbes need energy to work, and sugar is a pure, simple carbohydrate, a quick energy boost. When you sprinkle a little on carbon-rich autumn leaves, you're giving them a supercharged snack that accelerates decomposition. This energy particularly benefits fungi, the master decomposers of tough woody materials like leaves. The sugar kickstarts their growth, allowing them to break down the complex lignins and cellulose that would otherwise take months or even years to decay. Instead of waiting for nature to slowly take its course, this shortcut speeds up the entire process dramatically. Ready to try it? Here's the step-by-step process. First, collect your fallen leaves. For even faster results, you can shred them with a lawnmower, but it's not essential. Next, layer them in a shallow trench in an unused garden bed, or add them to your compost bin. I like to make each layer about 4 to 6 inches deep. Now for the magic ingredient. Sprinkle 1 to 2 tablespoons of plain white sugar over each layer of leaves. You don't need much. Finally, cover the sugared leaves with a thin layer of soil or finished compost. This helps retain moisture, which is crucial for microbial activity, and also helps keep the sugar from attracting unwanted pests. Within just a few weeks, the transformation began. The leaves started breaking down visibly faster than in my regular compost pile. The volume of the pile shrank noticeably as the microbes went to work. The soil beneath the pile felt richer and smelled sweet and earthy, like a forest floor, instead of the usual musty scent of slow decay. This is the smell of healthy decomposition. The microbial activity was obvious. I could see fine white fungal threads, known as mycelium, weaving through the mix. This was the proof that the sugar was fueling the right kind of life. Healthy microbes mean faster nutrient cycling and better soil structure for your spring planting. Now, for a few important tips to ensure success. First, only use plain white granulated sugar. Don't use artificial sweeteners or honey, as they can have different effects or attract the wrong crowd. Second, don't overdo it. A little sugar goes a long way. Too much can create an imbalance. 1 or 2 tablespoons per large layer is the sweet spot. Third, keep the pile consistently moist, like a wrung-out sponge. Microbes can't work if they're dry. If you don't get much rain, give it a light watering every week or so. And what about pets or wildlife? Covering each layer with soil is usually enough to deter them. If you're concerned, you can place a wire mesh or a tarp over your trench or bin. This simple step keeps curious critters out while the microbes do their work undisturbed. A simple bag of fallen leaves plus a little sugar can do more for your soil's long-term health than many expensive store-bought products. It's about working with nature, not against it. This October, I'll never see leaf piles the same way again. They're not a problem to be disposed of, they're a gift for the garden, just waiting for a little boost. If you're curious about more soil-smart, low-cost experiments to transform your garden, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Dirt Decoded, and tell me in the comments, would you try sugared leaves this fall?